Sup, this is Bossrosslp, more Fire Emblem, Sword Seals, let's go. Yeah, I've been doing the same intro for the past, like, 8 sessions, so I might as well do something different. The coup d'etat at Equalia was quickly spread out to the rest of Etruria. Cecilia escaped with Guinevere from Equalia. She also formed an anti-coup d'etat group and traveled around Etruria fighting the rebel forces. However, the rebel forces had burned on their side. King Mordred had been taken hostage. Wait, Mordred? Isn't that the name of the king from Quest 64? Well, whatever. Which led God damn it. Led Great General Douglas and Knight General Percival to be forced onto the rebel side. With these powerful forces on their side, the rebels gradually began to push the anti-coup d'etat group of Etruria. Because yes, 2 people pretty much equal the entire army as being decimated. The anti-coup d'etat forces had been driven into an old castle on the island of Mizul, to the west of Etruria. Roy had learned that Cecilia had been forced back by the coup d'etat. In response, Roy headed for Mizul. Meanwhile, the anti-coup d'etat group was under attack by a joint force. Coup d'etat forces and Burns troops. Please stop saying coup d'etat, it's annoying. It would only be a matter of time before the anti-coup d'etat goddammit forces were defeated. And here's the chapter we gotta look at. Oh right, this chapter's a real shit sucker, isn't it? Alright. Well, welcome to chapter 13, guys. Oh boy, we got a long one in front of us. Again. Okay. So for this chapter, we got a lot of shit we have to deal with, and not a whole lot of things you can really do with it, because there's nowhere to really visit. Oh wait, there is that village way up there. Huh, look at that. Over here, we got one other village, and that's it. We also got an arena way back there. And there's Cecilia, the Sorcery General of Etruria. Yeah, she does not look like she's very happy right now. Yeah, she's kind of in a shit way, to be perfectly honest. There's Flare. Yeah, that was the asshole from the last chapter with the solid mustache, who makes him look like a total pedophile. But that is completely beside the point. And we got the Roaring Sea over here. This is quite the chapter we'll have to deal with. We got some more of these ballista men, which are going to be rather annoying to deal with. Especially because we got some snipers on them. Way over to this direction, we've got a golden ballista, which means it's a killer ballista. That is not going to be fun to deal with. We also got Percival over there. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not incorrect, we got, like, another... Actually, the other one who might be bad of a unit is, No, it looks like we just got Percival. Okay, never mind. And Percival's right there. I mean, damn, his stats are pretty damn fun as well. In other words, we got our work cut out for us. So, if you excuse me, I suppose I shall do all the off-screen editing, because this is going to take a while. Alrighty then, I'm back. So I basically edited everyone's items, not too much of changes. I'm actually starting to run out of fire magic and spells like that in anima. So I'm definitely going to have to grab some more, because right now, both of these 2 are down to like 2 spells apart. Anywho, I decided to throw in a couple different items on different people. I'm bringing Bartray to this chapter for shits and giggles, plus I need him to carry an Elysian Whip or something. I decked out Elfin and a couple different items just so I can give them to different people who need them. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, Bartray, do you have anything like Killer Lance? We do not have any Killer Lances, damn it. Alright, just take a Steel Lance then, that'll work out. And maybe an Iron Lance too. This is all important for something. Yeah, we're going to be running into a flyer in this chapter who I'm going to be using, actually. And that'll be interesting, if that was not already enough of a hint. Elysian Whip and Lances, yeah, there you go. Anywho, let's go. Let's see what happens. Chapter 13, Rescue Mission. Hasn't the castle gone down yet? My lord, the anti-rebels led by General Cecilia are fighting harder than expected. Cecilia, her again. always interfering with my plans. I see you are having trouble, Notion. Your Majesty, when did you arrive? Just now. The general from Etruria fights well, I see. Yes, but we shall have everything under control very soon. No, let me. I will fight her myself. Your Highness, there is no reason for you to fight. No matter. It shall be some good exercise. Notion, show me to her. What's the story? Neil, the castle isn't fallen yet, Mr. Rui. Good, we have to hurry then. Anyway, so we got some very interesting things going over here. We got Cecilia, who does not look very happy. We got Narshan over here with like a rune sword and a Delphi shield. This is basically your way of getting to see a bunch of future bosses you're going to have to fight. And he looks pretty damn intimidating, doesn't he? Yeah, those stats don't exactly look very easy to deal with. We got Flare, of course. He does not look anything compared to him. And, of course, you know, beating around the bush, we got the king of Zephyr himself, the king of Burn with Exicus, which is basically one of the most broken swords in the entire game. Yeah, seriously, look at that hit chance. Look at that, and look at those stats. He's not fucking around. He's not exactly fast, but, I mean, look at those stats. Talented and powerful king of Burn with high stats all around. Oh, yes he does, except for speed. And he's even pretty lucky, too. So, yeah, good thing we don't have to fuck with him. He would quickly kick our asses, just saying. Anywho, let's move on to this bridge, because we got some stuff to do. I decided I'm going to have Ojue go at the front line, because he's pretty close to getting a level up. Once he becomes a hero, he'll be able to handle himself perfectly. I'm going to have Blue over here charge out this way with the Thunder Tomes, and Shin's also going to help out a little bit when he can. I guess I should probably also put a couple different characters this way, but right now what I'm sending upwards is more important. I'm going to be sending Saul, and I'm also going to be sending Alan. The reason for this is these guys need to clear out this path. Over here we got Percival. Percival is actually a recruitable unit. Who do you gotta recruit him with? Well, it's none other than Elfin or Laylam. So, obviously, these two kind of have a big purpose to this chapter, don't they? Anywho, I can move you right there. And play a nice tune for you. Use Twitter, I suppose you can call it. No other word for it. I'm getting a lot of use out of Elfin, so I'm very happy that it's actually required to use Elfin for this chapter. Anywho, I don't want to set these guys out too far, because these guys are pretty much going to charge down. And looking at their stats, they definitely got some stuff they can do. For the most part, as long as you equip a lance, you should be able to deal with most of them. However, an axe works against everyone except for Mr. Axe Reaper guy over there. So as long as you're out of his range, I guess you should be fine to do whatever the hell you want. So most of these guys can reach me from here. I suppose if I go right here, equip my hand axe and deal with a couple of them. And I believe I'm also going to have Zealot go out this way, mainly just to help out the front lines. Plus I'm going to start using Zealot now. As for characters like Shad, who can't do anything anymore, Anna as well as Lilina, I'm probably going to have, and Boris too, I'm probably going to have these guys maybe sit on the back line a little bit. Because as it seems, in this game, no enemies, like I said, can really usually drop any items. Like, there's nothing you can really steal from them. There's no green items, they can't pick up some from their dead bodies. It's just, we gotta know what's inside these two villages. I'm assuming one of them might have a Knight's Crest or a Guiding Ring. At least I'm hoping that one of them does. Because I could really use both right now. And, I suppose that's it. Roy still needs to get one last level up, so I believe I'm going to send him out this way. Lilina too, so he can get their support together. And as for the rest of these people, I believe I'm just going to have them circle around Merlinus, basically to be protection for him, in case shit decides to backspawn me, which I do not put past this game to do. And as long as they're protecting like this, Merlinus should not have much trouble. Oh dear. So you were Cecilia, the sorcery gem. King Zephyr, for your prowess in battle, you have the honor to fight me one-on-one. And that's not good. Oh shit. She just got wrecked. Not even stood a chance. too powerful. Lost consciousness. I would have expected more. Your Majesty, invincible as usual. I suppose this is all one could expect from a Trurian general. Your Majesty, if you would allow it, can you leave her to me? I have some certain bad memories with her. I want to punish her for them. Well, alright. Do with her as you wish. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. You, make one of the prison cells ready. Yes, General Option. Oh dear. Well, now he basically secures the castle like a total bastard. And unfortunately, we got Zephal just on the throne like a total shit bitch. So what do we do now? Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out. And these guys moved a lot quicker than I thought they were going to move. Still only have a 69 with a hand axe? Jeez, I know he's carrying a lance. He's carrying a javelin. Doesn't make much sense. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to use a skill book in Alan. One or two, at least. He needs them. Alright, here we go. Burn is attacking the castle? Yes. This is what they said. They decided to leave the Etrurian matters to us Etrurians. What shall we do? Was it General Noshin who made the order to attack the castle? No, sir. It was King Zephal himself. The king did it himself? So it looks like Byrne has made no intention of leaving anything to us in the first place. We're going to move right now. Tell the rest of them that. Yes. Oh shit. The castle has fallen? Yes, we were too late. Is Joan sincerely alright? There hasn't been a report that she was killed, but probably. Well, if there's still a possibility that she's alive, I won't give up. We have to hurry. And hurry we shall. Let's continue onward, shall we? I decided to give Roy the light brand at the end of the last chapter, so that'll be a nice little item to give. I do not want Liliana to attack, so I believe I'll just sit her right there. By doing that, look at that. Battle looks a lot easier to win. Hellfire's still gonna hurt. Oh, never mind, he missed. Good deal. Nice job, Roy. Alright, now we just gotta loop around these guys and find some ways of killing them. I believe I'm going to do... Ooh, wow, he actually has a chance to crit me. Yep, that looks about good. Damn, 17 damage. These magic users are really freaking insane. Was that a level up? Yeah, it was. Holy shit. Level 13? He got resistance, so I'm not totally butthurt. Still need better levels, man. I mean, come on. I believe to go for the best evasion possible, I'm going to go for the Worm Slayer here. Yeah, that sounds about right. And... crit. You may be saying I'm wasting this Worm Slayer, but honestly, I don't really care. We're going to be getting more later on. It's not a totally special weapon, so... yeah, I don't feel bad that I'm wasting them. Thank you, Lou. I'm actually very happy he got that critical because, yeah, Shin might have been in a little bit of trouble there had he been screwed over, because then a bunch of archers would have gone after him. That was an excellent level up. What the fuck, Lou? Your stats are so goddamn broken. I mean, they're not Liliana Ultimate Magic of Death stats, but seriously, Lou, what the fuck? How come Liliana can't get those stat gains? It's ridiculous. Alright, so we gotta deal with this guy with the Silver Lance. Right. And my best hope is just to use this Iron Axe, I suppose. Yo, man, can you go over here and huck some javelins at this guy? Yes, you can. Alright, just make sure you hit both of them. I don't know why I exactly thought that was going to work, but one can hope, can he? Okay, now let's go for the Iron Lance, or Axe, whoops. Almost said sword, then I said lance, and I meant axe, so literate. If I don't kill this guy, it's probably just going to end up running away or getting healed by Mr. Troubadour over there. So I believe I'm going to move you up, and that'll work. Look at that. This does put Saul in a little bit of danger, but I have enough faith in his speed that he'll be able to dodge most anything that any of these guys throw at him. And even more so, I have faith in him. That was also a really great level up. Thank you, Saul. Ah, shit. Ooh, I don't know. should I do this? Yeah, actually, no, I should. Because then he can't reach me. Yeah, the only way to be able to reach me is if he ran through the unit. Okay. So I believe what I'm going to do, actually, is use you. Yeah. And if I do this, what I can do is have Zealot run up here and start killing this guy. Or at least block him off. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Can anything else reach him? A bunch of guys with javelins, but even then they can't really reach him very much. Yeah, let's go for Iron Axe. Most of these guys have axes anyhow, so no horse slayers we have to worry about. Not bad, Zealot, not bad at all. Yeah, Zealot's turning out to not be that bad, honestly. I don't think he's exactly that terrible. I mean, most people seem to assume that he's worse than Marcus, which I don't really believe in the slightest. I don't understand how people can honestly say that. I mean, look at Marcus for 1 second. I mean, really? 9 strength? Not even... The comparison... I know he got an extra 2 level ups, but come on, guys. The comparison should not even be made. Whatever. Your Majesty, we have found Princess Guinevere. Show her to me. My brother, Guinevere. So good to see you. Cephal, why? Why do you cause a war? Killing innocent people. Innocent, you say? Jealousy, vanity, greed. People are fighting over these silly things in every nation. And yet you say they are innocent? Well, the world must be liberated from such pointless things that men fight over. That is the purpose of this war. But people are being brutally killed in the process. Sacrifice is always needed in a radical change. That is nothing new. Cephal, Guinevere, you are my only sister. Therefore, I will forgive you this time, but not the next. Do you understand? Noshin, the leader of Guinevere's defenders, is here, no? Yes, her name is Miledy. Alright. Tell her to take Guinevere back to Bern. Also, tell her to make sure that the Fire Emblem is returned to the Temple of Seals. Yes. Cephal? Just like that. Well, we got kind of an issue. And thank you for that, Mr. Axe Reaver Man. Zealot is still able to have some reasonable hit, even though this guy does have an Axe Reaver, oddly enough. Yeah, Axe Reavers and Lance Reavers and stuff like that got really big buffs in the next following games. Oh shit, that's a pretty high critical. Wouldn't have done much had he gotten a critical anyhow. Would have done like 15 damage. That's still nothing terrible. There's some units that have been able to do that in 1 turn with just regular hits. Anywho, what do we got up here? Ah, Mr. Ballistaman are aiming for Roy. Yes, I'm very glad I moved Roy up here now, because that does make total sense. They usually almost always aim for Roy. That's just their ideal. I have no idea why the hell they do that, but they're stupid like that, I suppose. Oh shit, whoa. I did not expect him to move off the ballista. That was actually kind of smart of him. Even though he attacked Lou, which was kind of stupid of him at the same time. That's going to be a great experience for whoever kills him. In fact, that's Roy's level up right there. That's Roy's level 20. I might just go for that. And damn, everyone's going after Zealot. What are they, stupid or something? I mean, there's perfectly good Saul meat right over there. Not to mention, by going after Zealot, you kind of screwed over attacking the Dancer, which would have been a perfect strike. But now... Miledy. Princess Guinevere, it is good to see that you were safe. Now, let us return to Bern on my mount. Princess? Miledy? What are you doing? Please put down that sword before you were hurt. Miledy, please, let me go. Should I oblige? What would you do next? I understand that Roy of the Lycée Alliance army is near here. You would join the enemy? If we do nothing, the world will be overrun by Bern's forces. No matter what kind of reasoning he gives, what he is doing is the same. He is forcing others into submission through his power, and I do not think that will lead to anything good. Miledy, I ask you to let me go. There is one thing. There is one thing I cannot forgive you for, Your Highness. When you left Bern earlier, why did you not come and ask for my opinion? Oh, I thought your reputation reputation would be damaged. Did you think I would prize my reputation above you? I'm your loyal knight more than I am a knight of Bern. That has not changed since I was knighted. Miledy. So if you told me to let you go, then I would follow your order with pleasure. Miledy. Thank you. And off you fly, directly towards Roy. Please stop attacking. I'm not your enemy. What? Everyone, lower your weapons. Master Roy, she may be lying. She may be a messenger. Killing a messenger goes against the knight's way. Are you General Roy? Yes. And you are? Roy! Princess Guinevere! You were safe. Yes, I escaped with her assistance. My name is Miledy. Roy, Jan Cecilia is alive. Really? Yes. Though she is severely wounded, she is alive. She is in the prison cell right now. Thank you. We have to rescue her. And just like that, we get Miledy. Miledy is a very interesting dragon rider. She is pretty damn powerful. Not only that, her stat growth is pretty damn amazing. In fact, to be perfectly honest, Miledy is considered one of those 10 characters by a lot of people. She just has some good stats. She's fast, she's powerful, she's a tank. She's a good unit. Now, what would I rate her? While I wouldn't exactly give her a perfect 10, for certain reasons such as the fact that, well, she has an extreme weakness to foes, and the fact that it's not like the other Weaver Knights where they could use axes over swords, which I do feel is a lot more useful. I still find her to be an incredibly powerful unit. She has a lot of good stats, and she can make some pretty damn nice headway. She does have the issue of having a rather shitty hit chance right now, because she's given, like, that as a weapon, but honestly, nothing too bad. Just need to give her a nice old Iron Lance or something along those lines, and you're all good. So I do believe I'm going to go into here, grab an Iron Lance, and yeah, that sounds about right to me. Trade that on over to Marcus, give it to him, and he's going to be the one that delivers it to Miledy. Let's go grab it right now. Thank you. Fortunately, I do not have anything like a vulnerary for her, but for right now, she can handle herself. Miledy, you are going to be a great unit I'm going to be using, so I suppose I better get to training you a little bit. However, right now, I think the thing to do is deal with these units. Okay, well, that looks like a pretty good place to start. Just need to make sure I take care of the ballista men, because the ballistas are going to hurt her. Despite the fact that she has a ridiculous defense stat, we still need to be wary of these ballista men, who are going to do a lot of damage to her unless we're careful. And I believe... ooh, that looks really nice. I like that. In fact, how many of you guys have, like, lances? That's actually perfect. Except for the Axe Reaver guy over there. Once again, Axe Reaver man kind of screws me over a little bit. But Ojoi should be able to do pretty well. Actually, that was almost kind of stupid, wasn't it? Because he could have gotten hit twice very easily there. Whatever. That is level 18 for Ojoi. By the way, I wasn't actually paying attention. Did Roy get level 20? No, Roy did not get level 20. What the hell? Okay, good one, game. Pulled a fast one on me, again. I don't want to go for that. I might just go for a longbow. Oh, he has a longbow too. Well, never mind then. Completely makes it unfair. Screw it, just go for the iron bow. I could have gone for a steel bow. In fact, that probably would have been smarter, but I prefer to have Shin not have any of his weight down, whatever the hell you want to call it. And here we go. I'm confident that these paladins are actually going to go after Lu, because they can do a lot more damage to Lu. And right now, Ojoi does have the Lance Reaver out, so I doubt they'd want to go after him. I'll put you right here, and that works out good. I know I'm not exactly blocking Mronis from the one side now, but as long as I do this, well, there you go. He's all blocked up again. Alright, now to deal with the rest of these guys. I believe I'm going to have Zealot go over here. Ah, shit, I didn't mean to visit. Whoops. Here, take this ring. It builds up your muscles when you wear it. I wouldn't recommend it for the ladies, though. That's actually pretty funny. And we get the body ring. The body ring is an excellent weapon, or item. I love the body ring. I never used to know what this did when I first played Fire Emblem, and I thought it sucked. I thought it did absolutely nothing. No, the body ring is incredibly useful. Love, love, love the body ring. Basically what the body ring does is increases your constitution by 2 and your aid by 1. What that means is, say for example you got Alan right here. He's got 11 con, right? Now it goes up to 13. He can equip anything 13 with no issues. This is a great item for someone like Miledy, or for someone like Shin, or even for someone like Roy. All of a sudden their con goes up by a lot, and they can basically wield a lot more weapons. This is incredibly useful of a weapon. And because of that reason, I'm not sure who I'm going to equip to. I believe the first time I equipped it to Liliana, which was a completely stupid idea now that I think about it, because seriously, I'm pretty sure Elfire weighs enough to be kind of a way down. I don't even know if there is no more mages, so I can't really check it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Elfire is like the only one that would be a weight down situation. Everything else is pretty much within weight range for mages, so it'd be completely pointless to get it on her. Plus, she'd get an extra little bit of constitution when it becomes a sage anyway. So who do I give it to, is the question that is coming to mind right now. Well, I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to have to do that decision process on my own. Right now, I don't think I want to give it to Roy, because once he evolves, he can equip his ultimate weapon, so without any weight loss. Shin, I might not. I mean, he'd be able to equip steel bows, but he'll be able to get like 2 extra con once he evolves anyway. So, honestly, I'm probably going to give it to Miledy. Once she gets that, she can equip steel lances no problem, and I think that would really help her. Actually, wait, no, she can equip it no problem. She'd actually still lose 2 speed. Yeah, she definitely needs it then. Doesn't recommend it for ladies, but, you know, she's kind of a tomboy-ish? I don't know. Whatever. Let's deal with these guys. Get fucked by my iron axe. I suppose I could have Alan or one of these other people move a second time with, Elfin. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of that last guy over there. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit, he has a... Oh, because he has an axe reaver. Right. Let's go. Alright, take care of it, Saul. Please don't miss. Like you're gonna miss with a 97. That'd be really funny. If you missed right there, I would have been pretty pissed. Just saying. And damn, you were getting a lot of experience for killing these weak-ass enemies. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna let Alan get the kill, because right now, I don't even think Saul could get the kill. Because I'm guessing this Troubadour has a lot of resistance. Yeah. He could not get the kill. Okay. Well, let's go for the Iron Axe. Ooh, that looks perfect. Get wrecked, little girl. Hehehe. That's one of the few times they actually have girls on the enemy army, unless they're bosses. And even then, there's very few times where they do have females as the enemy bosses. I mean, they do it a lot more in the later Fire Emblems, but for right now, this army is pretty sexist. God damn it, enough with the cutscenes. This chapter's long enough already. Are you ready? Yes. The dragons are prepared to fight at your command. Noshin, I will give you some dragons to fortify your militia. I want you to send some of your troops to Nabata. The Nabata Desert. The desert land located in the center of the peninsula. Right. I heard that there is a hidden village there, where dragons have been staying since the Sky Reign. I see. Then there is a high chance the divine weapon is located there. Exactly. They must not fall into the hands of the enemy. I already sent some troops to start attacking, but they are outnumbered. Yes, Your Majesty. I shall have the village taken in no time. I shall remember those words. Of course. And off they go. You know, I'm actually kind of curious. Is there after reading that conversation, I'm a little worried that there might actually be a chapter limit for this chapter. I don't think there is. Like a turn limit in order to get to the Sacred Islands. Wouldn't that be a pain in the ass if there was? I don't think they do it 2 turns in a row, though. That'd be kind of annoying of them. And this nice little choke point is going to be very easily dealt with both Lou and Ojue, pretty much taking care of 90% of the work. Lou is also almost level 20 now, which I'd love to see. Thank God that dodged Miledy. I had a feeling that he would actually go after Miledy and be smart for once instead of going after Roy. Anywho, if I play my cards right, I might be able to get both Roy and Lou up here to level 20. Oh, where am I?